Today we're going to tackle a brand new WOD brought to you by the Evolve system, a functional twist on traditional strength training using a single kettlebell. What's up everybody, my name is Brandon and today I'm going to coach you through this WOD. Because this week is a high volume week of training, your Evolve WODs will combine pushing, pulling, and swinging movements all into one workout. But for today's workout, we're not going to stop there. We're adding a squat and a core exercise onto the end of that sequence of 3 movements. For today's workout, your push, pull, swing, squat, core exercises will include the windmill, the clean, the slingshot, the clean to front rack squat, and the deadbug pullover. You'll perform that sequence of 5 exercises 3 times through. Let's grab a moderate to heavy kettlebell to kick things off. You're performing 5 repetitions of the windmill on each side. Good luck today. The traditional clean is still a hip hinging exercise, much like if you were performing a kettlebell swing, but instead of extending the weight out in front of you, it is kept close to your body as you pull upwards into the front rack. It may prove helpful to visualize performing the clean with an imaginary wall a short distance in front of you. If the bell were to contact this wall at any point in the movement, tighten things up. If you've not practiced the kettlebell slingshot prior to now, it would be best to regress the exercise back down to a one-arm kettlebell swing and practice the exercise in your free time while not going through the vigorous tempo of a workout. The clean acts as a liaison from one exercise to the next in kettlebell training. During the clean to squat, the clean adds a ballistic component to the movement, separating each repetition of the squat from the next. During performance of the Deadbug Pullover, keep the elbows slightly bent throughout the entire movement, with the hinge occurring at the shoulders rather than the elbows. You're extending at the elbows as you pull the weight overhead. We'll turn this movement into a triceps exercise, which is a small muscle group, rather than using the much larger musculature of your back. There are 3 key points to performing the windmill safely and successfully. First, load and hinge from the hips to maintain a neutral spine. Second, rotate from the thoracic spine. And third, maintain strong and stable shoulders in the overhead position. Manage these 3 things and you will have successful execution of this incredibly valuable movement. The slingshot serves several purposes for the combat sport athlete. It is an extensor-based movement for the lower extremities, developing power and explosiveness, and a flexor-based movement of the upper extremities, developing endurance and strength. Altogether, you have a full body movement that will help to improve hand speed, grip endurance, and powerful hip extension. If you're in need of a greater challenge and want to kick the clean to squat up a notch, you can perform double clean to squats, but only if you've practiced it before and have access to a second kettlebell of the same weight. If you do this, cutting the rep count in half would be reasonable. The windmill is one of my favorite functional exercises that fills a very similar purpose to that of the Turkish get-up. Shoulder stability, which will help to prevent injury, hip mobility, applicable in all facets of jiu-jitsu performance, core stability, and full body fluid biomechanics. These attributes will translate incredibly well to the development of your grappling prowess. When transitioning from the front rack position into the next repetition of the clean, maintain proximity of the bell to your body by drawing the elbow backwards and letting the kettlebell fall back into the arc to begin the next repetition, rather than throwing the kettlebell outwards and away from the body. And for the final set of today's workout, you have 10 repetitions of the Deadbug Pullover. Let's grab a moderate weight bell and get to it. You're finishing this thing off strong. Let's make this last set your best set as always. You've got this.